sometime, somehow, we will be punished. Punished?
Ego death versus ego consolidation. Now this is going to be a fun one. So, everybody in the psychedelic community, in the spiritual community, always talk about ego death. They say that this is the point when you're on a psychedelic substance where you believe that you're dying, but if you just push it through, like just ignore the thoughts and just tell yourself, it's all going to be okay, just fuck it, forget it, the fear will pass, you know? And then you let yourself get scared to the point where it thinks that it's died. Well, sad to say that you fucked up. Because what this means is that you are now consciousness. Yeah, sure, believe that all you want. But you have forsaken the vessel. What this means is that while, yeah, sure, everything will be fine and dandy for you. You think you're one with everything. Everything is fun. Everything is fine. You've just let your soul fall. So what this means is that you're going to have to reset. And that's fine. But that's the point of me making this video, so you don't have to reset because it's not too fucking late. You can do this still. So, ego consolidation is pretty much the same shit as ego death. Those feelings are going to come to you. You're going to feel afraid. You're going to think that you're going to die. But this time, instead of letting it happen and just letting yourself feel afraid and think that you've died, you tune into the consciousness frequency and become the perspective of consciousness. Now, as consciousness, you have to, I know this sounds weird, but you got to set yourself aside and say to yourself in the brain, or even out loud, because it works out loud. You talk to yourself and say, hey, listen, you're going to be fine. This has happened before. And then if you haven't taken it before, you can just be like, you've seen everybody else's explanations of this experience. You know that this is normal. So chill out. Literally raise your voice like that too, because of frequencies. I know it sounds fucking weird, but if you raise the vibrational frequencies, it sometimes helps out a bit. So you just gotta talk to yourself in a reassuring voice or frequency in your mind, and just reassure yourself. Let your vessel know that you are here for it. Instead of saying that ego is the enemy, understand that ego is the fucking body. It's the vessel. It's what allows you to experience this reality in the first place. So be grateful for it. But yeah, we're a symbiotic relationship and blah, 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 blah. We are in a symbiotic relationship with these vessels, and we're a team. So we got to start uplifting one another, because yes, while the vessel does experience this reality for us, we experience it through them. We can give them input through thoughts, and they can either do what we tell them to, or they can just ignore us for all they want. That's not really our call to make, because we can't really force them to do anything. We're not like the darkness, where they put in bad thoughts and force the people to do things without their consent. Man, things will get really, strange if you look deep into things, because even anger can be explained if you don't feel it is of yourself. Because sure, most anger is of yourself, that's just you, right? But sometimes it's an outside force. Say you're stewing up on something, right? You want to just forget about a situation, but then you start thinking about that situation over and over again until you just can't handle it anymore. And if somebody brought it up to you in person, you'd probably snap. That is not you. That is more than likely a demon. So yeah, consciousness. I'm going to have to make another video explaining how they are angels and demons, but that's a video for another day. For now, I hope you have a good one, and remember to stay safe out there.